to the thrilling world of the flying runner, brought to you by the Marathon Mates.
Hey there, runners. It's Tony here from the Flying Runner, and welcome to Out and Back, the turnaround point for your weekly running journey. Today, I'm going to talk about something that often gets overlooked in the running world, and that's the celebration of small victories. And too often we focus on big races, PRs, long-term goals, right? But what about all of those little wins that happen along the way? These moments matter. These moments matter. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about how do we celebrate those small moments. And first up, we've got to recognize the value of the small wins that we have. Now, let's be real. Running can often be hard. It takes time, it takes commitment, and there's a fair bit of mental toughness involved. Now, I have not had a good training week this week. I got out of whack with my intervals, which did play a little bit of havoc with my mind. And today I really struggled on my longer run. So it's really, really important that I don't let this tough time go unnoticed. And the small win that you celebrate is when you come back from a tough week, when you go on a good run, when you lace up your shoes for your very next run. Now, that's a small win after a tough week. Now, imagine if we only celebrated those big milestones, right? We're missing out on so much. And so much of what makes our journey special. So think about it. Did you lace up your shoes and get out for a run? Well, that's a win. That's a win. Did you run up that hill? That's a win. So there's all these wins that happen to us each and every time we get out and run. Yes, today was tough, but I know that that's not going to stop me celebrating a small win when I next get out and have a good run. When we acknowledge these victories along the way, we reinforce our mindset. We reinforce a positive mindset. And instead of us believing that our progress is slow, to be able to stop, reflect, and actually realize that we've got constant improvement happening. And I believe that that's the secret to long-term success. We've got to find the joy in the little things. So every tough week, every tough run, every difficult challenge that we face should be the inspiration behind our next good run. And when we have that next good run, we should celebrate that. And we need to make a habit of celebrating these small wins. We just need to make it part of our routine. So whether we've had a tough run and we've toughed it out and completed it anyway, can I tell you, that is a reason and a cause for success and celebration, right? Don't ever think that a tough run is something to dwell on and feel negative about. If you can complete what you set out to achieve and battle through, that's a small win. That is something worth celebrating. So make a habit of that. Make a habit of celebrating your small wins. And I guess the final step is to always keep an eye on where you're heading. What is that bigger picture that we're talking about? Celebrating the small wins isn't just about today and the short term, it's about where you are heading and how you're improving in the longer term. And it's really about being able to see that bigger picture. Progress is never a steady incline to where we want to get to, ever. We've got ups and downs, we've got peaks and troughs, we've got mountains and valleys that we are absolutely going to conquer along the way. Maybe sometimes you've got to take a bit of a break because you're injured or you've overworked, right? So even just having a rest day should be a reason to celebrate. recognizing, listening to your body is a reason to celebrate. If your body's saying, hey, I'm a bit tired, can we have today off? And you accept that you have a day off, that's a reason to celebrate. And I guess for long-term success, if we can keep celebrating along our journey, we are going to remain motivated and continue our momentum towards that bigger picture that we were just talking about. Running is a journey, it's not a destination, right? We know that. We may have some destination and goal races that we're aiming for during the year, but it's not like that stops our running journey when we've completed that goal race. Oh no, we keep going. So running is a destination, and it's really something that we all enjoy. Otherwise, we would not be doing it. So it makes sense to celebrate along the way. Hey, thanks for joining me on this episode of Out and Back. If today's episode resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Leave a comment. How do you celebrate your small wins along your journey? Until next time, I hope to see you out there. Happy running.